Simon & Schuster Audio presents Breaking into New Hollywood, a career guide to a changing industry by Ada Singh and John Healy of the Los Angeles Times, read by Yuli Alice Shen. For the Hollywood dreamers, may this be the first step toward finding your path. Introduction. The magic of Hollywood has many guises. Couture-clad stars offering witty sound bites on a red carpet, the laughter, murmurs of outrage, or romantic sobs elicited from a crowd of strangers by a story shared on a flickering screen, the digitally enhanced conjurings of castles, deep space, stampeding dinosaurs, and the feeling of actual flight. But the real magic takes place in a crucible, an alternative universe that can occupy a dim and echoing soundstage the size of an airport hangar, or a tiny local tire shop on the corner of two busy streets in the sun-scorched San Fernando Valley. In my decades covering the entertainment industry, I have spent a lot of time visiting sets, big and small, on lots and locations, for film and television and music videos. In Los Angeles, it isn't unusual to simply stumble on one. A local restaurant turned into a cinematic crime scene. The exterior of a nearby school ablaze with sunlight at 9:00 p.m. as students flood out its doors. A trio of famous actors strolling down a downtown street as star wagons and enormous vans take up all the parking spots. It is always an amazing sight. The forest of cameras, monitors, boom mics, and lighting equipment. The rivers of power cords snaking along the floor. The army of people moving in a complicated dance of production. Gaffers and best boys adjusting dollies, setting up lights and electrical rigging, sometimes hundreds of yards overhead. The set dressers and production designers making adjustments. The writers tweaking scenes, the script supervisor taking notes and distributing new pages, the cinematographer and camera operators consulting with the director to frame the shot, the makeup artists and costume designers grooming the actors in between takes, the prop masters handing out weapons or protest signs or whatever is required for extras in battle or crowd scenes. The production assistants, their hands inevitably full with water bottles, clipboards, lunch orders, or someone else's phone. The crew members with their rainbow assortment of duct tape. The grips moving every single piece of equipment that needs to be moved. Stunt performers, background actors, and stand-ins waiting for their call. Hundreds of highly skilled and dedicated people completing thousands of tasks, making endless on-the-spot decisions to produce each and every scene of each and every film and TV series. When I visited Disney Studios during the filming of Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End, Soundstage 2 was surrounded by pirates eating their lunch, checking their messages, chatting among themselves. Inside, Johnny Depp, Keira Knightley, Orlando Bloom, and Jeffrey Rush acted out an on-deck scene surrounded by hundreds of burning candles. As the scene progressed, an assistant director warned everyone to move away from the metal tubes that surrounded the ship set. "In a few minutes, those are going to burst into flame," he said, asking that orange safety cones be put in place. When none could be found, a crew member positioned himself safely in front of the tubes, arms outstretched. "I'll stand here. I'll be the cone." And he did, until the scene was wrapped. Magic. On the set of another film, a child actor walked across the floor at the instruction of a sound director. "His shoes are very squeaky," he told one of the child's assistants. "They're just tennis shoes," she replied. "Well, they are very squeaky tennis shoes," he said. "Get him new ones." And the costume department produced several pairs of non-squeaky shoes. More magic. Now, as more behind-the-scenes footage is available, everyone can watch Emilia Clarke be turned into Daenerys Targaryen, or the cast of Bridgerton practicing Regency dance steps. But being there and seeing the pool of light in which the scene is being shot, the tape marks on the floor, The set built so the camera can peer invisibly.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?